What's up, everybody? Steven here from Resi Brands, and welcome to another episode of my journey to 1,000 franchisees. I'm stoked out of my mind to talk about today's topic, which is the IFA conference that I went to. But also, first, I want you to show the love. Are you ready to show some love? I want you to like, subscribe, and share this video. And you know why? Because you don't want to miss this content. We have some new ideas and some new stuff coming up for this channel. I'm not ready to announce it yet, but it might involve some Shark Tank related content and you don't want to miss it. So please like and subscribe, turn on your notifications as well. And so we can make sure to just flood your eyeballs and your ear canals with amazing content about business and franchising. So I recently went to the IFA, which is the International Franchise Association. I'm going to give you some facts, okay? Franchising is amazing. That's fact number one. But franchisors are often misunderstood. And so one of the things that the IFA does is they help the public and even politicians understand what franchising is, because some people look at McDonald's and they think, wow, well, that's a big, huge, massive corporation. And they think of it in the lines with like Apple or Pepsi or something like that. But the truth is McDonald's is a corporation, certainly, but they're a franchisor. And all of those McDonald's that you go into, that's a local business owner. I don't know if you knew that or not, but you're not, those profits do not just directly go to some, big corporate CEO in a suit. First and foremost, they go to a local owner who owns that local McDonald's. And so, yes, you're eating part of a international burger joint, but you're actually supporting a local business owner. And a lot of people don't understand that about franchising. And so one of the things that the IFA does is they help educate and empower. And so they educate the public on what franchising is. And so you have massive brands like McDonald's, but then you have new and upcoming brands like my brands. And what I really loved about the IFA is the networking. The main sessions were great too, but I really found the most value out of the breakout sessions and out of the networking opportunities that I got to have by talking to other franchisors, franchisees, and people who are vendors or related to the franchise space in some way or another, and being able to sit down with people, whether that was over dinner or a cigar or just hanging out at the event. I got so much amazing information given to me by people who have already done it or are doing the same thing that I'm doing. And I think, and I said this a while ago when I was talking about another conference, which was the Springboard one, which is a little bit smaller, and that one's specifically for new brands. But IFA is kind of like, it's like the Super Bowl for franchising. I mean, it's like the biggest event of the year. And so being at this one, what I realized is even at a big event with 4,000 people, it felt like a small world still. All these people were supporting each other and networking and giving each other ideas on how to grow their franchise systems, how to help their franchisees, and how to make sure that their customers were happy. And so I really would recommend this if you're in the franchising world. But for a minute, I want to talk to any person who's watching this that isn't in the franchising world. If you're watching this just because you're curious, or maybe you just are maybe a business owner, you have your own little brand and you're doing your thing. Don't forget how powerful networking can be. I'm telling you that relationships, networking is so important. And one of the things that Alan, my business partner, and I always say is that networking sounds like this kind of intimidating word if you've never done it. It's like, oh man, I gotta put on a nice shirt, bring my business cards, fake smile for an hour and hand out business cards and hope I get some referrals or leads from it. If that's how you're thinking about networking, you're thinking about it the way I did think about it when I first started. I was kind of intimidated by the idea of going to a networking event. I was like 22 or 23 when I went to my first networking event. It was me painting houses at that time, and I had like one helper. And I showed up to these networking events, and it was like lawyers and real estate agents and all sorts of other people. There was other trades and stuff there too, but it felt like I was like this 22-year-old kid just starting out, and there was these real business people there, and I was really intimidated to go. But what I found out immediately going to those networking events is how helpful the people were. And immediately the insurance guy's like, hey, have you ever thought about this and that for your business? And they're not just trying to sell me something. They were genuinely trying to help me with my business because they cared. And what you'll find when you network with great people is they're not just trying to sell you stuff. They know that by adding value to others, it'll come back to them. So if they're just simply make introductions for you, give you referrals, give you good advice, that comes full circle. Even if it doesn't come directly from you, like somebody might give me business and I might not be in a position to immediately give them business, but just by being in the network, it will come full circle. A lot of networking groups call this giver's gain, right? Which is the idea that if you give, you gain. But if you're just there to gain, you rarely gain. It's really by the power of giving and adding value that others will then reciprocate. So I have found that to be incredibly true in the franchising world as well. This is true for franchisees in a system. Franchisees help each other out. And it's true with associations like IFA, where the franchisors and vendors are all networking and helping each other out. And here's kind of my message for today is it is so crucial to have good relationships in your life, and it is so crucial to participate and to add value wherever you can, but also go there ready to learn and ready to soak up everything that you can. And so if you take away anything from this, I don't want you to take away anything about franchising. I want you to take away the importance of having great business relationships and networking, because it will add a ton of value to your business, but also to your personal life. So thanks for listening. Please subscribe, show me some love today, and share this video with any business owner that you know who maybe could learn something about networking and the amazing advantages that it brings in any industry or place.